Hello everyone, Kim here. Welcome to my channel where you'll find all things beauty and life. And today I'm just going to do a get ready with me, focusing on my new foundation and foundation brush. I just wanted to do a little review of those two things today. And so with that said, we'll just get started. First off, we'll start with primer. And I'm using the e.l.f. primer. You just take just a little squirt in your hand there. That's all you need. A little bit goes a long way. Just spread that all over your face. So you can fill in those lines just like a painting. You have to put the primer on before you actually put the paint down. So that's what we're doing with our face. Okay, and there's the primer. And then today, the foundation, the new foundation that I'm using, that I'm going to try, is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And this is matte poreless. And this is shade 120 Classic Ivory. And this is what it looks like. So we'll get started with this. And the first thing that I see that I don't care for is that it doesn't have a pump top. It's just open, so it's going to come pouring out of that bottle real fast. And today I'm going to be putting the foundation on with a new foundation brush that I wanted to try. And I got the pink one. And this is the new foundation brush. So we're going to try that. We're going to put a little bit of this foundation on my foundation brush. Don't want to get too much. Okay. Just start with putting a little bit all over my face. Put some down here on my neck. Get my hair out of the way. Let's just see how well this foundation covers up my pores and my rosacea and some pigmentation that I have on my face. This brush will take a little while to get used to because it's kind of big and bulky to hold on to. So I'm not sure how well I like that. I could get used to it. But it is a little uncomfortable to hold. I'm just trying to really focus on my cheeks, because that's where most of my pores and my pigmentation are. Okay. Hopefully I've got that on there well. Okay, so that's the foundation brush that I used. And I'm not sure what that brand is, but I will put it down below and let you know what kind of foundation brush that is. I got it from Amazon. And now I'm going to take my beauty blender, and I'm going to take a little bit of water and wet my beauty blender. And then I'm going to dry it off a little bit so there's no excess water. And then I'm just going to go around my face and take off any excess foundation I have anywhere, especially around my nose and mouth. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, so that's the foundation. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's just, it doesn't really cover my pores the way it says it will do. And of course my rosacea, my spots are still coming through the foundation. So, I mean, it is buildable, I'm sure, but I don't like a lot of foundation on my face. So I would probably give it 3.5 to 4 stars out of 5. And now I'm going to take what is a pharmacy primer, and I actually use this to cover up my spots. So I'm just going to dip this little Q-tip in here, and I'm going to cover up my little red spot there. And I got a little spot over here on the side I want to cover up. And I got one little one right there I want to cover up. There. Now you can't even see them. This works wonders as for a cover up. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is today I'm going to try this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I hear that it's really good, so I thought I would give this a try as well. And it smells like coconuts. Give me a good brush to put this on. And first I'm going to start with my cheeks, bringing some down on my cheeks. I'm going to put some around my chin, around my neck, my jawline, to make it look like it's receding away, so it won't look, you can't see all this extra skin down here. Then I'm going to take a little bit, I'm going to put it on my forehead. And then I'm just going to take a little bit right here on both sides and bring that down a little bit. Okay. Now I'm just going to blend that in. Just blend it up, blend it in. I'm going to blend this side. And then blend this into my hairline. Of course, this is where the sun naturally hits your face. And then I'm going to blend this in on my jawline. And bring this down on my neck. Okay. I think that needs to go in a little more on my forehead. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Bellamy Head in the Clouds 3-in-1 palette. And as you can see, it has the, you can use this for eyeshadow and or blush, and all these you can use for eyeshadow and or bronzer or blush or contour, whatever you want to use them for. And you can even use this on your lips if you wanted. But today I'm actually going to use the blush. And I'm going to take my blush brush. I'm going to dip it in there. Just put a little bit on the tops of my cheeks. Okay. And then I'm going to blend that also. And next, I'm going to take highlighter brush, and I'm going to dip this in the highlighter. I'm just going to put a little bit right on the tops of my cheeks. And I'm also going to take a little bit and put it down my nose, and the tip of my nose, above my lip. This is where the sun, or where the light naturally hits your face. Okay. Just blend that in a little bit. Alright. And I may use this for my eyeshadow today as well. Okay, the next thing we have is my favorite thing, and that we know is my eyebrows. Not true. I do not like doing eyebrows. So I'm going to make this short and sweet as I can. I don't care for those big, thick, bushy, dark eyebrows at all. I just don't care for them. I just like a nice, simple eyebrow to frame your face. Okay. There we go. Then I'm just going to take the brush, brush them again, brush them out again. I need a little bit more on this side up here in the front. There. Okay. So that's eyebrows. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do is put on our eyeshadow. And again, I think I'm going to use my Bellamy 3-in-1 palette. And let's see. I'll probably use this shade, or maybe this shade, and this shade here. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is take my brush and put the color on my lids, the transition color. So we're just going to kind of go back and forth like a windshield wiper. And I do have to hold my eyes, because that's one thing about my eyes is I do have hooded eyes. So I have to hold my skin or it will move around. Just going to put this on the lid. I'm going to put it all over my eye. Okay, so that's my transition shade there. And the next thing I'm going to do is put a little dark color in the corner of my eyes. And for that, I'm going to use this small eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to dip it into this brown color here. I think the other brown may be a little too dark, so we're going to try this one first. And what I do is I take this and I put it, because I have hooded eyes, I take this, I put it in the corner of my eye, and I just kind of push it in there. Okay, and the other side. A little bit of fallout there. And trying to make my eyes, it's hard to try to make my eyes even because I have one eye that's hooded more than the other. So it's extremely hard for me to get them to match. Now, when you say hooded eyes, I have hooded eyes. Very hooded. I'm going to take this splatter brush here and dip it into this color here for a little bit of shimmer. And then I'm going to place this all on my eyelid at the front. And the same with the other side. Okay. Then I'm going to take another little flat brush and dip it into this light color right here. And I'm just going to place that up under my brow. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tiny brush like this, like a little pencil brush, and I'm going to dip it in the darker brown. And I'm going to bring this under my eyes. Okay. And I'm using my little sponge cleaner here. You can get these at Dollar Tree for $1.25. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that lighter color and put it on the inside corner of my eye, right there. Okay. Then I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this all out. Okay. Now that color that I had in my corners turns out wasn't that dark. So I'm going to go back and take this darker shade. And see if I can put that in the corner. Down, and over a little bit, and down. And then do a little bit more blending. Okay. And now I'm going to put some concealer. And this was my pharmacy concealer. I'm going to put some of this right under my eye. And I'm going to bring it up here at the corner so I can cover up any fallout and make my lines straight. So I'm just going to pat that in. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Bellamy black eye pencil. Take a little bit of this pencil and bring it down here on my bottom lash. And I just put a little on the outside. I don't bring it all the way into the corner. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to put on some mascara. And I use a combination of both L'Oreal Telescopic and another mascara. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes first. I have very short, sparse, and light colored lashes. So, okay. I like this telescopic because it really separates your lashes. And it really lengthens them. Because I have very short lashes. So this really helps. And I have to keep looking down. I can't look up until it's dry because I have hooded eyes. My mascara will end up on my eyelid. And I just put a tiny bit on the bottom. Okay, so I use the telescopic. And then the other one I use is Essence Lash Princess. Okay. Now the Lash Princess just kind of gives them a fullness. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is take my handy little fan, just dry my lashes for a minute. And next we're going to put on lip pencil. Let's see, what color lip pencil do I want? Okay, so I'm going to take this Pharmacy lip pencil, and I can't see without my glasses at all, so let's see what number this is. 204. This is number 204. So I'm going to take this and outline my lips, and you want to line just below your lip so it will give the illusion that you have a thicker lip, especially when you're older and you're over 50, because your lips get thinner as you get older, so this helps your lips look a little thicker. and then the top. And another trick I learned is not to when you have downturned mouth like I do, is to not go all the way down to the corner. Don't fill in the corners. Then I'm going to take my Bellamy lip color and fill this in. And I bring it just down to the lip liner. Okay, that's the Bellamy lip liner. And then one other little thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Bellamy 3-in-1 palette and I'm going to dip my finger in this highlighter shade. And I'm just going to put it right in the center there. And just pat that in a little bit. There. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is I have some pharmacy perfecting powder. So we take this pharmacy face perfecting powder, take my big fluffy brush, and just put that all over my face, a little bit on my neck, just to smooth it out. Take off any excess shine. Okay, so I think that's it. Now, as far as the Fit Me foundation, again, I would say a 3.5 to 4 stars out of 5. It might work for others, but it doesn't work for me. It just doesn't cover up my pores enough or my rosacea, so it doesn't quite work as well for me. And then the brush is okay. It's a little bulky. It's a little big and bulky, but it might take some getting used to. But after I get used to it, it might be okay. So, but anyway, there's the finished look. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions about any of the products I used, just email me or message me. And you can find me over on my Facebook page, Glitter and Sparkle by Kim. And thank you for watching again. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah.